how did you guys meet? Meaning, like, how did you and I meet each other?
I understood. You want to tell the story?
Dude, I feel like they're different from different perspectives. I feel like I don't know the real story. Here's how I think it happened. I think I stumbled across evidence-based fitness circle jerk via Twitter, via JC Dean.
Oh, via Twitter.
Via Twitter,
Oh, okay.
via JC Dean in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, because he was promoting Photocracy or like tweeting about it, I signed up for Photocracy. And I don't know if it was through like following Cressy and Cressy's Twitter that I found you, or if it was through Photocracy that I found you, or if it was through JC or like Twitter in general, or who knows, all of Tony Gentilcore and Nia Shanks and all the like, you know, OG bloggers. Somehow in that like circle jerk, I found either your Twitter or your Photocracy, and then there's the story of, I don't remember if it was SEO'd or if it was me coming across the article you wrote and me commenting on that article. But I think that was like the original place.
Yeah. So I think the common denominator here is JC Dean. So I found JC with my buddy David when we were in high school. I think it was like 2008 or 2009, I believe. We found JC, and the reason I remember we were in high school.
Hang on. JC Dean was making content in 2008?
Here's why I know for a fact it's in high school. Because my buddy David and David was at my house. He was at my mom's house in Sudbury, Massachusetts. And we had my mom's computer open on Facebook. And the Facebook chat had just come out. And you could see that they were, when someone was live or not, like you could message someone, the green dot. And I saw JC was, and I remember I had friended JC and he had accepted and I couldn't believe it and And then I was with David and I was like, oh, JC is live. I wonder if we should message him. And he was like, yeah, do it. And so I messaged him and he replied back and I freaked out. And that was the first time I ever spoke with JC. There's a chance it was 2010 and not 2008 or 9, but it was one of those, 8, 9, or 10. And he ended up becoming a huge mentor of mine, got me a website. And then the way that I thought we like found each other was I had written a guest article for Eric Cressy about sodium. And I know you were following Eric Cressy because everyone was following Eric Cressy. And I imagined in my mind that you must have found me through that guest article and then went to my website and then saw that article about posture. I made that entire scenario up in my head, but that's how I've imagined that you found that we like ended up meeting. And then, but I remember, so we communicated a couple times. You invited me to come do like Photocracy group coaching and I declined at some point.
Terrible decision.
And then I forget what happened, but it was 2014 or 2015. I think it was 2014 where somehow we reconnected and you were in town in Boston with Gary. You were at Gillette Stadium and you and I had been talking and you took an Uber from Gillette all the way into the city to come meet me, which is not a quick Uber. And you must have just been grinding the whole Uber ride, just doing emails. Programs and emails and all of that. And then we met up. And I remember seeing the videos that you were doing at the time with David Brissetti and me just being mind blown at the quality of them. And then I tried to start editing my own videos. And they were so bad. But yeah, that's the first time that we met in person, which was,
yeah.
Was that 2014 or 2015?
I think 2015.
Okay. Yeah.